our first game here. Hey, Pans, legitimate, real, legal PS1 UI was... I agree. It's amazing, you know, some of the stuff legitimate, real, legal PS1 had, like achievements and the ability to rewind and save state. The console really was ahead of its time. No wonder it was so successful. How you doing? So here's a game I have actually played before. Not as a kid. I played it randomly a few years ago. Let me know volume and stuff as well, because it might be loud. There's no sound. That's even better. We like that. How about now? It's silent right now, but once there's sound again, which might be a while. Alright, how about now? Is there sound? Yes? Excellent. You've been cured your deafness? Happy to have helped. So yeah, welcome to Action Man : subtitle. It's Operation Extreme? I can't remember.
Stop Gangrene's forces from raiding the city. Gangrene's forces are attacking targets throughout the city to steal...
Why would you name your evil organization Gangrene?
Use your silver speeder to stop them before they cause any further damage.
So, Action Man figures were a big part of my childhood. So I believe Action Man is the British licensed version of G.I. Joe. Like, they licensed the concept of G.I. Joe and then renamed it Action Man, and that's what we got in Britain. And in the 90s, they were still a big thing in the 90s. Was it just in Britain? Yeah, I do believe it spread out eventually. Wait, when I did my research, like back in the 60s, that was the initial concept. I only had one Action Man figure.
Professor Gangrene's forces, led by his assistant Toxica, are attacking targets throughout the city. They are stealing laboratory equipment. Stop them before they cause any further damage.
Sorry, I've got to...
I'll track their vehicles on my radar and put Gangrene's forces out of action for good.
Attention to the plot.
Man, I thought you might show up. Don't try and stop my men or I will destroy you. You have been warned.
It's probably very important that I remember the plot.
Protect the city from Gangrene's forces. Use your radar to find enemy vehicles, then destroy them.
There we go. This car's in my way. Can I shoot it? No. Wait, why can't I go upstairs? Can the car jump? No. Mainland Europe, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever played, like, the first couple of Grand Theft Autos. But that's what this kind of, perspective reminds me of. But yeah, we'll try and give each game between 30 and 60 minutes. Some games we may play longer if I'm like really enjoying it. I don't think that'll be the case for this game. Like I say, all these games picked completely at random. And I thought we'd start with the main event. Is this the most nauseating top-down camera can be? It's very possible. Although I know a friend of mine cannot play Hotline Miami. Well, that's at times almost intentionally nauseating.
Protect the city from Gangrene's forces. Collect power points to activate the Turbo 4x4. Use the Superbike for some power points.
Well, it's pointing me here, but I can't access it. End of the demo. God, I've been thinking a lot about PS1 demos recently. Which is why I picked those. The intro music to be all like from the PS1 demo discs of yore. There we go. Ah, we were too big before. We needed to lose some. Oh, the bike controls like butt. I don't know if you've ever tried to control a butt before. Not great. Yeah, this camera is quite nauseating. Thing is, I remember playing this a few years ago. Oops. Missed my turn. Thinking it wasn't that bad. I may have changed my mind. like I say, we'll play games based on the Retro Achievements random generator, and also suggestions from you all. So if there's a PS1 game, even if it's obscure, even if it's obvious, I'll take on all suggestions. Because now I'm not saying I'm gonna review them all, because that would be ridiculous. There's like 2,000 games on the PS1 alone. But we'll tackle many. Because many can still be vague. You know, yeah, there's 2,000 games, but some might claim 50 is still many. Okay, I need to go to the other side. Nope, it just forced me to... It forced me to turn back there.
Protect the city from Gangrene's forces. Return to the apartment and pick up the Turbo 4x4 to face Toxica.
Action raft. Yeah, it took away my control quite quickly. Like, I wasn't even that close to the raft, and it, like, forced me onto the raft. To the point where I thought I'd actually broken the game.
You have defeated my men, Action Man, but not me. Face me now or I'll destroy the city.
I'm on my way.
Ha ha! Action Man. There'll be no escaping your destruction. Toxica. Beautiful and deadly.
Me too.
Toxica works as Professor Gangrene's assistant. She drives a powerful sports car, armed with corrosive chemical splurge guns and a toxic bubble generator. Try to keep Toxica away from the pink slime, which recharges her car's energy. Protect the city from Gangrene's...
Yeah, we got it. No. Oh wait, it harms me. Ah. I did it! I won! I definitely knew what I was doing.
You're on your way to jail, Toxica. Meanwhile, I'm going to pay your boss a visit and find out what he's up to.
We did get action splurge just a little bit. I want to be the guy with the crazy green hair.
Investigate Gangrene's secret desert laboratory. Gangrene's forces were stealing equipment for a reason. Investigate his desert laboratory and find out what his plans are.
If I have an evil organization, I'm going to call it like Gout or something. Why Gangrene? So yeah, I don't remember like the plot of Action Man. I only ever had one figure. Cool. Yeah, the only thing I ever had was one where like it it could record things and play it back.
The entrance to Gangrene's base is hidden somewhere in this canyon. I'll have to find a way in.
Investigate Professor Gangrene's secret laboratory. Use metal detector to collect hidden code key pieces.
Oh, now we're playing a completely different game.
Desert Guard. Professor Gangrene's personal guard. Loyal, well-trained, and dangerous.
Super dangerous. Took 2 hits to beat. Yeah, so it was like a little figure. And yeah, it had like a recording mechanism. The idea is you're supposed to record yourself being like, I'll record yourself saying like badass action movie lines. But mostly it was, like, hello, Professor Stinkface, and then you play it back, and it'd be like, because the speaker quality was really bad.
As you progress through the level, you will need to collect code key fragments. When all of the pieces are found, they will join together to form a completed code pattern.
Yeah, I was never like super interested either. Had like a lot of friends who liked Action Man. I just wanted the one. Again, I thought the commercial made it look really cool. Like you could record and play back with this toy, but that was the only one I ever had. I was never much of a toy or figures kid. I like games. I like video games, board games. I like that. I never had a lot of toys.
To open secret base entrance, press code monoliths in color code order.
Oh, I do wish I had the Power Rangers. I had like little mini figures of. Oh, no, continue. Hold on a second. Yeah, I had like minifigures of the Power Rangers, but whenever I had like the big Zord, that would have been cool.
Investigate Professor Gangrene's secret laboratory.
Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, we need green, red, yellow, blue. Yeah, I would have been into that though. Loved the Power Rangers as a kid. I'm assuming there's a Power Rangers game on the PS1. It might not be Mighty Morphin, but it will definitely be. It's definitely got to be a Power Rangers game. So we may see it pop up.
Warning. Sniper guard alert.
Thanks for the warning.
Sniper guards. I'll have to use my longbow to deal with them.
I'm not doing this, by the way. I think we're still in cost. There we go.
Overcome base security using longbow.
Oh, there's more. Man, I fought Sniper Wolf enough to know how sniping on the PS1 works. Went from GTA Home to Metal Gear. Yeah, pretty much.
I need to find a way up to the upper level.
Jump on crane to get to the upper level.
So you need to remember, this is a game for kids. Hence the hand-holding. But like, I could have figured that one out myself, game. Right, a game for kids with handguns and sniper rifles, but still. Ah. I'll say the doesn't feel that bad to play. This must be the bit I remembered what I thought I said earlier. That it wasn't too bad before. I've never played worse.
Growing mutant plants. I'll find out what they are for.
Definitely played worse controlling PS1 games. Of course, with this being the first.
Take sample.
Yep. But this being the first time we're doing this, we already know what position on the ranking list this game's going to end up on. This robot's aim is terrible. Oh shit. I forgot this is a PS1 game. Of course the robots will explode. Yeah, I'm glad it's not making you puke anymore. I learned my lesson that time. Alright, where are we gonna get a biosampler? Alright, cool, we got a biosampler. Right.
To extract a sample of the plant, press the cross button rapidly until
Oh,
the graph reaches the top.
This is my strong point. I can button bash for days.
Use laboratory equipment to analyze plant sample. If you lose your way, go to map screen mode by pressing select. The screen will show your position and highlight nearby objectives.
Yeah, I had to make sure. Because I'm playing on, a legitimate PS1 controller. I had to make sure that the select button was still working. Still where I thought it was.
Dangerously toxic plant. The plants need a constant supply of water and are
Same.
destroyed by natural light.
It's where the legitimate PS1 gave us analog triggers, but not a single. It's like so annoying. Like, the PS1 has these adaptive triggers. You would think first-person shooters and driving games would be excellent, but no, yeah, like no driving game uses R2, no first-person shooter uses R2.
Whatever they are being used for, these plants are
It's
bad.
wasted potential.
I need a way to destroy them.
No wonder they never made a
Plants
PS2.
destroy by natural light, but their water supply needs to be turned off first.
I'll find the laboratory water supply and switch it off.
Sorry, the joke was meant to be, no wonder they didn't make a PS1 too.
All toxic
But I
plants.
fucked up.
Turn off water supply to starve toxic plants. Gangrene technician. Laboratory assistance to Professor Gangrene. Capture on site.
Oh, I'll capture, alright. Cool. Captured. Instead it went backwards, I made a 1-2 switch instead. Dang it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I needed that for... I was in a different room, right? I was back where we started. An attempt... Yeah, I mean... when you've made over 360 Xboxes, it's quite hard to keep up with which one does what.
Use valves to turn off water supply to starve toxic plants.
There we go. Captured.
This switch controls the rotating bridge. These valves let the water out of the drainage pipe.
Yeah, that water doesn't look very healthy. Alright, good, he can swim. I wasn't sure. That's a game I need to play at some point. I need to play the original Half-Life. I've played Half-Life 2. I got the orange box on Xbox back in the day. But I never played much of Half-Life 2. Yeah, Half-Life 1 even. We'll need to fix that at some point.
Sometimes a single jump is not enough. To jump further, press circle twice while moving in the direction that you want to jump.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, that went well. Sounds like I need to play the fan remake. The fan like it got like, is that the one that Valve themselves were like supportive of at the very least? Yeah.
This switch controls the pumps, creating the strong water current.
Well, time to make that water past. Yeah, that was cool. Valve seem like decent people. As far as like a video game company who owns a store goes. Did I not turn it off? I'm so good at this, like, capturing people and not killing them. I can do this all day, but I don't want to. No, that's cool. I got, yeah, I remember it again, an official release. That's cool. Yeah, I'll probably check that version out. Especially if it's good quality. Like, we'll probably end this quite soon. Gonna try and get to the end of this level, but it feels like this is quite a meaty level.
A whole greenhouse full of mutant plants. I need to get to the canopy controls and expose these plants to natural sunlight.
Use switch to lower... Dangerous gas around plants. Use gas mask. Gardener robot. A standard X-Industries service robot adapted to care for plant life. Watch out for its toxic spray.
Good advice. Damn. Okay, I didn't quite run far enough away.
Open greenhouse canopy to destroy the toxic plants with natural sunlight.
Good old PS1. Never able to just play. Always has to reset the song from the beginning every time it gets interrupted. That's the good stuff.
To reprogram a device using the electronics kit, press the buttons as they are highlighted before the time runs out.
Where am I taking damage from? And how many times do I need to do this? But how am I failing? I'm doing what it's saying. Oh! I understand now. This is a game for kids, by the way. I thought you had to mash the button until it changed. But you're just supposed to press the button once.
But there must be a main plant somewhere. I need to destroy it so that no new plants can be grown.
Neutralize Queen Plant. Destroy its various flower heads, and then open the canopy.
Okay, something opened, but I don't remember where. Oh, it's here. Yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll move on to the next game. We'll rank it, and then move on to the next game.
Queen Plant. Large main plant that produces the seeds all mutant plants grow from. This plant will defend itself with toxic spores. Use high-powered torch to attack. Canopy must be opened to destroy the whole plant with sunlight.
Oh, I'm too close. Oops. But yeah, I think the Grand Theft Auto section was kind of weak, but like this isn't too bad. Like if I was a kid, I'd probably play this game quite a bit. I somehow cannot be harmed from here. I have found the solution. Oh wait, I am taking damage. But yeah, like, this is not... It's not a good game, but it's... Like, we're gonna see some horrendous games over the next few weeks, no doubt. Months, maybe even years. Depending on how I feel about this idea. Again, not promising to review every game. Just until I'm done. And if that happens to be after reviewing every game, that'd be awesome. But again, there's too many games on the PS1 for that. And I haven't decided how I'm going to tackle, you know, JRPGs that take over an hour to get going, but...
Destroy all toxic plants. Neutralize queen...
I just did... Ever no consoles? Yes. Tune in next week, where I review every single Virtual Boy game.
Find purpose of toxic plants.
Okay, we don't need to go philosophical here.
Destroy all
We will find the purpose of the toxic plants another day. That would take that 5 minutes to do. Yeah. And then I will retire. Okay. Can't remember how this looks on stream. So let's get the list up. Okay. So this is going to be hard. This is going to be very hard to decide where we're going to put... what is this game? Action Man Operation Extreme. Right, thank you. It's going to be quite difficult to place this on a ranking list. Because I don't think it's a bad game at all. But I don't think it's a good game either. So it's quite difficult. We could put it first. We could also put it at the bottom of the list. It could go either way. I think we'll put it in the middle. I think it is currently the greatest PS1 game ever made, but also the worst. Congratulations. Number one. New number one game of all time. This was kind of booty. I had a feeling it wouldn't be up your street. Schrodinger's rating. Exactly. It is the best and worst. No, it's not a good game. But like, if I was 7, I'd be into this. I'd probably play this game. I can't promise the next 2 games we're gonna play are gonna be of equal value. But let me quickly